drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dock. The Leafs get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. And the puck's kicked free. Here's a short pass to Nyes. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Couturier. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Into the attacking end. Takes the feed. Takes the shot. Good save. Takes the feed under pressure. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Here's a chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice. And a great save. Here's a chance behind the net. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Nyes is going off for 2 minutes for cross-checking.
It's tough when you got to start the game short-handed now, so the PKers are going to have to come out and do a job and reset the momentum.
The Flyers get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, we all know that specialty teams are often the difference makers in the game, and with this one knotted at 0, they've got to find a way to get the go-ahead right here and establish their presence on the power play.
Princeton and Wilson, what a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Brink. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Cates will look to win possession here on the face-off and try to continue this power play on the right note. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And he makes the save on that play.
I'd say yes, some fast switch justified move there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Passes the puck over to Yarncroft. Across the line, down the left wall. Cross up the puck after that hit. Quick pass across to Forster. And now he tries to get it across to Brink. And that one's stolen over ice. The Leafs will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Gets it out of his own end. Dumps it in. The Leafs will play the puck from behind the net. Tries to get it out of the zone. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
The Leafs get a hold of the puck undermanned.
Hayes never gave up on the puck despite falling to the ice. He knew that there was an opportunity as the shooter was all alone. So he stays with the puck and is able to get the pass and execute right to the stick. That's a great play.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. Moves the puck to Nylander. Seeing momentum up along the side. Scooped up along the wall by Matthews. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. The Flyers move it ahead. Here they come on the attack.
Nice. He's almost back in the play. That's exactly how the coach would have drawn it up, James. I mean, you move the puck around the outside to disrupt the coverage. You open up the middle of the ice, and then you get a glorious shot chance, and you can't play.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL.
Philadelphia's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling because it doesn't happen often, James. The one thing that does get a smile is a great start because they now know that you were ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side, too.
And that shot goes nowhere as the line is led. Tries to feed it over to Riley. Fires it. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
he angles it across to Blake. Can't get it to go. Directs it on over to Yulson. Hard hit frees up the puck. The Leafs have it against the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone. They go on the attack from the left side. To the left side. Turned aside with the glove by Vladar.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Philadelphia's had the shot advantages, and they also have the lead. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Slides the puck to Hathaway. And that's stolen by Cowan. And a great save. Denies him again.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Lots of time left in this period. Philadelphia's ahead 1-0. The Leafs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Shuts him down. The Leafs will take it behind the net. And he makes the save. Quick feed to Benoit. Goes off the inside post.
The Leafs are working hard to get back in this game. They wire it off the post, but they're generating offense. The coach, the staff, the entire team needs to stay confident here. They're generating the looks. They just have to find a way to execute.
Cuts to the paint. Stopped with the waffle maker by Vladar.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Tries to dangle, the puck skips away.
Pates gets the thumbs up to try anything he wants offensively. That's how gifted and creative he is. But as he does this move, he gets a little too nifty. He might have wanted to keep it a little simpler as he's unable to get by.
Oh, what a save by Vladar.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Down the right side and into the zone. Crosses the puck loose. Denies him. He got all of it. Come on, guys. Carlos stick handling in his own zone. Gets the feed from the left side. Quick shot. And that's deflected. Works it across to Sanheim. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. And he caught it when he wasn't looking. What a hit.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Taken by Konechny. Philadelphia's moving it into the offensive end. And he catches that one with the glove. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Still lots of time left in the period. The Flyers have taken a 1-0 lead. Philadelphia's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. McCabe's moving the puck through his own zone. Passes on over to Blake. Quick feed down low. What a steal in his own end. Big time stop.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Big time stop there. Feeds the puck to Konechny. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. And now it's over to Nylander. Sealer's got the puck along the wing. Slides it diagonally to Nylander. Shot, and there's the save. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Vladar is tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
The Leafs are looking to even things up despite the fact that they've had more shots. They still trail in the first. Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, this shot is going to beat him clean here, James, and he didn't see it, and he should have been able to see it with only one player in front screening him. I think he's just got to do a better job getting low, moving laterally. Look for that puck. Out-will the player in front of you.
got to be feeling good about their game once again, evening the score so quickly.
Yeah, and that's a counterpunch, right? And that's what the coach wants to see. You can get down by one, you're in a deficit, but you don't take the hole deeper or further down. You find a way to be assertive. What I like about their game is they found a way to get physically engaged and give this team more opportunity.
And a great save! And now he moves it to Forster. And the puck leaves the zone. Picked up along the boards by Nyes. Sends it over the front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Leafs skip it up along the boards. Scores!
Incredible. 2 goals, 30 seconds apart.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Yeah, and talk about putting your opponent on their heels. We often spend so much time talking about the goal score and what a beautiful finish it was. But how about this time? It's all about the effort to get in and retrieve the puck. This is a battle, and it all starts with a great body check, some physicality and energy to his game to be able to retrieve and get possession of the puck.
The Leafs have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead, and you want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass to Dvorak. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Glove save, and he made it look simple. Stolarz has it and freezes the play. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Leafs are hanging on to this 1-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Dvorak got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. He's got a step. Fantastic save there. Oh!
I know he doesn't bury it here, James, but I love the confidence to try this on the breakaway. He knows he's a finesse player with a skill set and a great set of hands. He gets in tight, just denied at the last minute by the Tendy.
Toronto's opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. Obels has won the draw inside his own end. Moves the puck. And now it's grabbed by Hathaway. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Coughs it up on the play. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Slides the puck up from the left side. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here he is.
Chasing it, but now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal. There's something about the jump to his legs on this shift here, James. You just knew that he was going to drive play, and that's exactly what he did by winning the loose puck battle and then taking it to the net for the goal.
Ability to counter-strike on full display here in the first.
Yeah, they really did. I feel like they've inserted some tempo to their game, right? They were flat, but they found a way to physically engage, and once you do that, you're more into the game, your legs are firing, and they've gotten some opportunity, and they wind up getting an equalizer because of it.
The Leafs will play it in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Couturier's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Shuts him down. Sends the pass over. Gaining steam here on the attack. Grabbed along the board by McMahon. Angles it over to Tanev. And that's intercepted Philadelphia's got the puck. Here's a chance in front. Great little poaching by the goaltender there. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he easily stops that one.
Stolarz makes a good save and redirects the puck to the corner, and this cleans up the front of the net, and really no trash or second shot opportunity.
Oh, what a stop! No room for that shot to go through. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. This is what you call having a nose for the net. You take the initial shot and you get back to the front of the net for your own rebound. That's a great, tenacious goal.
Toronto's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza. And how does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace change. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
Yolson's got the puck in his own zone. And it's kicked away. Here's a chance. Scores!
A pair of goals just 20 seconds apart.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train. I could watch this play over and over and over again, James, because his will and compete level here. He's showing truculence. He lays the hit, and what he does is he separates his opponent from the puck. Now his team can get possession of it. They can get going the other way. They can start to create, and the goal is a result.
More than half the period left to play. The Leafs now lead by 2. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Robertson. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Matthews. Taken along the wall by Nyes. Oh, what a save with a glove! The Flyers pick up steam and are on the attack. Nyes plays it now. Moves it up. Fires it on net. And that's blocked in traffic. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. The Flyers have the puck now. Tavares has it in the defensive end. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Takes control of the puck. Quick pass across from Michkov. Good stand-up hit. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Unable to reach that one. Scrum ensues along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Tavares. Oh, goodness, what a save by Bernard. Oh, wow, stops the game. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes a wrist shot. Scores. Max Domi.
Well, the goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net.
The Leafs came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Tavares puts it against the boards. Single stop by Bernard. Pass it up ahead. Moves The Flyers going to work on offense. Cowan's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Cowan. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Stretch pass. Puck scooped up by York. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Dumps it into the ozone. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Gains the zone through center. Huge steal in his own end.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
Toronto's in transition. Puck grabbed by Ekman Larsson. The Flyers gain possession. Philadelphia's across the blue line. Passes it over. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And he takes the pass. The Leafs have it now. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. The Flyers play it along the boards. Scores! And my, how things have suddenly changed here.
It's a match about one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, squared with the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
The Flyers are on the board, but there's still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, that's not the way the coach would have drawn up that start. No urgency and just flat. But hey, they get back in it. Only within 2 now. A lot of game left.
Sealer's got it in the defensive end. Oh, some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And he was locked in on that save as play continues.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Flyers are still trailing by 2. And there's a little help from your friends right there. From off the wing, coming up with the puck. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The Leafs have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. The Flyers win it. Toronto's got the puck. He looks deep to play. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. And that one's stolen at center ice. Shot! Can't get it to go. The Flyers have it against the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Headman pass. Here's a chance. And there's the save. Hathaway's gaining momentum. Sent in deep, and the forwards will go to the bench. Bank pass off the boards. Toronto's moving it along the wing. Picked up along the wall by Cowan. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Tried to get too cute. Goaltender's knocked it along the wing as he scores one of the injuries.
Well, this is an energy shift and one that coaches love. When you barrel in on the forecheck and you separate the body from puck, you're not afraid. You're showing your team that you want to be relentless and drive the paint. That's exactly what he does, and he finds himself with a goal.
Flyers have jumped right back into this one here in the first.
Well, they certainly have, and they found their momentum late in the period here, James, as they counter and they get themselves back in the game within one.
Feeds the puck over to Brink. Toronto's got it in the neutral zone. First puck battle along the boards. The Flyers have it now. Scooped up along the wall by Sanheim. The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it to Matthews. Nice zone entry from the middle. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Picked up along the boards by McCabe. He's in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Handles the pass at center. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Flyers are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by one.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
With their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
Sends it across the ice. Couturier's got it against the boards. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Toronto's on the attack. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And they get the puck out. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Feeds it over to Yarncroke. Grabbed along the board by Tippett. Lets it go. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Cates gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. And the puck leaves the zone. Looking to break out here on the power play. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Cutting to the slot. Slides it across. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Slides the puck down low. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Philadelphia's looking to break out. Puck slid down the ice. Loses the coverage there. Edmund Larson's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Let's see what the officials say. York's getting called for tripping on the play.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
A huge power play opportunity here for the man advantage unit, a 5-on-3.
On a 5-on-3 with all that ice available and the defensive coverage in the middle of the ice, you have to find a way to pull them outside just a little bit. Sometimes a shot does that. What it does, they react to the shot and the rebound. Guess what? Open lanes.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Nice job tying up his opponent. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Couturier sliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Taken along the wall by Tavares. Takes it to the front. Centering pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop.
Tavares made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Domi's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. The Flyers gain possession of the defensive zone. Good clearing attempt to breathe. And he takes the feed. Sanheim's out of the sin bin and joins the penalty kill here. Puts it on net, and he comes up with it.
Vladar is dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Leafs will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
The league is trying to crack down on the cross-checking penalties here, James. They got to eliminate it from the game. It's dangerous, it's reckless, and guess what? He's going to get the 2 minutes.
A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Here's a shot. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Leafs take it along the wing. Konechny's got it in the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Shot! And that one's turned away. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. The Leafs lead it here late in this first period. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. And now he tries to get it across to Konechny. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Toronto's gained possession. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. The Flyers gain possession in their own end. Toronto's got possession here in the neutral zone. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Log jam in front. That's broken up. Toronto's got the puck here in the open ice. And he passes it up ahead to Yarncroke. The Flyers will have a chance to go to work here on the man advantage after the penalty expired. Quick feed to York. Slides it across to Michkov. Takes the puck at the point. For point blank! Stolarz makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Cates is at the face-off dot and will try to win the draw as we are about to resume this power play. The Leafs win the draw. Carlo's lugging the puck. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Big save by the goaltender. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Quick pass to Brink. Fires it. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Tries to feed it over to Tippett. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
McMahon's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Brink got it along the boards. Toronto's through center and now in the offensive end. Philadelphia's got the puck now. The Flyers remain a goal behind as they fail to convert on the power play. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. And a successful clearing attempt. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. On the attack, they come down the right wing. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Let's move to it. And there's the whistle as the puck is covered up for a stoppage. Toronto's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net, and they lead here late in the first. And one last save! First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time.
If you want to show us your accuracy, register now for our Shoot to Win
display of heavy artillery in the opening frame. Let's see if it carries over here in the second. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you see?
The Leafs have a lead in this game. Now they have the majority of the shots, and this is a high-scoring affair. Not much defense to talk about. You got to figure that the next shot might win.
Puck picked up by Michkov. Here's a shot. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low spot, and makes the save.
He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play. And now he angles it across to Konechny. Can't keep a hold of it. Throws one up to Nyes. The Leafs are across the line and into the offensive end. The Flyers gain control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Nylander. Big time stop there. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Zamula. You'll need more than that to beat him. Works it across to Domi. He carries the puck up along the wing. Makes his presence known on the ice. The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. The Leafs gain possession. Passes it to Domi. Moves it quickly over to Nylander. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Oh, ball move by the goaltender as he takes it away. Friendly does it here in the offensive end. Canada's swooping in on the attack. Water deep, really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Oh, hit on the play. And they skate it out of the danger zone. Taken by Kings. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Yarncroke. Moves it to Nylander. Joshua's got the puck. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Madar's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's got a 5-4 lead here in what has been a thrilling display of offense. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Quick feed to Nylander. Takes the puck along the boards. Philadelphia's got the puck. Picked up along the wall by Drysdale. Sends it over to Abels. The Flyers carry it along the wall. And he moves it up to Nylander. The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. What a save! I can't believe he kept it out.
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position while this has nothing to do with it. This is all about Will getting to the puck and being acrobatic in your crease.
Quick pass to Tavares. And he takes the dish. And now it's grabbed by Abels.
Nylander's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
The Flyers look to start the transition game. And he's ridden off the puck.
Stolarz with an impressive highlight reel save, James, and this is exactly what his team needed. You're under siege, you're under attack. You need a timely save to settle you in and find a way to get going north.
And he takes a shot, and he comes up with a stop there. Moves it ahead from off the wall. Here's a short pass to Tippett. And now it's over to Abels. Takes the pass. And now he passes up to Yarncroke. Shot! Scores! It's in the back of the net!
This is a prime one-time example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
The Leafs have extended the lead to 2 now here in the second.
Yeah, and sometimes as an athlete, you take a bit of a breather here, and sometimes that frees you to continue to play and attack, but sometimes it leads to complacency. You don't want to give any edge to your opponent when you have them down.
Dishes it off. Lets it go from the slot. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Toronto's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. Matthews wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. And that's broken up. That's glove by Laval. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Toronto's got it in the offensive zone. And that caroms off a body in traffic.
Zegras is going to continue to fight through this shift, James, but there is something bothering him. He just doesn't look right.
Moves it quickly over to Matthews. Here's a shot, and it banks off a stick in traffic. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Tippett's so difficult to stop things, right? He's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way. It tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Philadelphia's got it from the back of their own cage. Here they come up along the wing. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Yarncroke. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. The Flyers grab possession of the puck. Through center along the wing. Moves by the check. Puck scooped up by Tippett. And he had the answer on that one. Feeds it across the ice to Yarncroke. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Leafs going to work on offense. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Moves it to Domi. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. A skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Angles it over to Yarncroke. Picked off by Sanheim. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Toronto's got it across the line. Forster's going to play it against the half wall. Comes up with the stop. Handles the puck at the point. Quick pass across to Drysdale.
High-level goaltenders use tracking exercises all the time, both on and off the ice. You can see the frustration after the goal as he's trying to find this. He's trying to out-battle, but he can't get a sight line, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Flyers have finally pushed back after that goal.
They needed something, anything in this second period to light them on fire, James, and hopefully that goal does it because it's been flat so far.
Receives the pass. And that puck leaves the zone. Toronto's crossed the line and on the attack. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Konechny's got it in the offensive zone. Denies him in front. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Feeds the puck across to Watt. And now he moves it to McMahon. Takes the shot. Just wide. The Flyers have it behind the cage. Quick feed to Couturier. A little crash and a Flyers have it against the wall. From center, they get into the attacking area. Tries to feed it over to Matthews. Looking to make something happen at center. They've got numbers here. Quick shot. And that's the over the bar. Works it across to Hathaway. And he takes the feed. Puck grabbed by Sanheim. Tries to feed it across. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Feeds it over. Scooped up along the wall by Matthews. Philadelphia's got it from behind the net. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Blocked in traffic. Slides it back to the blue line. Denies him with the save. Sanheim's exploring options with the puck. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. There's a collision. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Shot comes up with the stop. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Leafs have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. Philadelphia's taken possession in their own end. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Moves the puck across third man. Slides it diagonally to Watt. Takes that pass back to the corner. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Passes it over. Denies him. Quick pass to Abels. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Angles it over to Watt. Into the offensive end now. From the point, looks to make something happen. And a great save. Oh, the shooter as it goes off the inside post and stays out. Make it 3 in a row.
What a sequence. I mean, he's been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
And that goes out someone in front that doesn't reach the net. Here's a short pass to Tippett. Puck picked up by Wilson. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Benoit. Look out, here they come on the attack. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Handles the puck. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Quick pass across to Tippett. Moves it around along the half wall. How did he stop that one? Slides the pass over to Nylander. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. And there's the whistle icing the call.
Frank's having himself a multi-point night, and these are the types of nights that you dream about, and I'm continuing to dream because I've never had multi-point nights. So you got to savor them, embrace them, and get as many minutes as you can when you're feeling it like this. That's why the coach is throwing him over the boards.
Toronto's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the type of group that they're playing against.
Vladar's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Good job handling up his opponent here. The Flyers take it along the wall. Philadelphia's got the puck against the boards. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Tiptoes around the poke check. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. Taken by Brink. Toronto's got the puck. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Lets the wrister fly. Shuts him down.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Nylander's taking it from his own end. And he keeps that one out. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Slides it across. Couturier's got control of the puck in the corner. And the puck's knocked loose. Tries to feed it over to Sealer. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. And now it's grabbed by Nyes. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. The Flyers have it now. From the left wing, takes the feed. The Leafs ready to go on the attack. And makes the save.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Toronto's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scores! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team. That's a hard shot. The goaltender looks like he was just getting to position, gets a piece of it, but it still goes in.
Toronto's taken a 2-goal lead here in the back half of the second.
Wow, they've been outstanding to start this game into the second period as well, James. I mean, they've been so creative. They've been dancing with that puck on their stick, opening up their lanes and driving the net.
Philadelphia's won the draw. They take possession here in the open ice. Off the left wing and into center. There's a shot. Glove save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Philadelphia's won the faceoff. Here's a rip. Scores! And look at the glare from the goaltender. They got one off someone in front.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Philadelphia's looked way more engaged since the start of this period, Cheryl, and now they're starting to get some of the rewards.
Well, you can certainly feel the energy. There's two trains of thought here. There's the physical side and there's the emotional side of the game. Both are connected for them right now.
Works it across to Hathaway.
Carlo's looking to score!
And what a counter punch they serve up.
Well, you said it, counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it?
Toronto's got to be feeling good about their game right now. Up by 2 here in the back half of this game.
Yeah, over half the game played, and they're up by a few goals. They won't want to change their mindset at all, and sometimes the break can get you a little restive. It can also change the tune. They'll want to make sure they come out with theirs when they get the opportunity and really dictate the pace. I'm not sure if he was ready for that hit, James, because he went down in a hurry, and it was hard. Now he's laboring. He's really struggling to get back to the bench where the trainers are waiting for him.
And that's blocked from someone in front. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Feeds the puck to Dvorak. And he sends it across to Tippett. And that's broken up by Cowan. Slides the puck over. Big hit.
Our forwards drive lanes and they drive bodies, and that one's perfectly executed.
Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Moves it to Niles. Walker save and a good one by Lamar. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Tavares wasn't expecting that huge hit. You have to be aware of your surroundings, in particular where your opponent in the traffic is on the ice.
The Leafs are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And that goes off a player in front. Yolson's got the puck in his own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Yernkrop's got the puck along the wing. Handles the pass. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
Toronto's on a joyride type of night. Everything going their way. All the offense, all the goaltending, all the defense, and we're still only in the second.
Dare I say they may get the day off tomorrow? James, coach has to be so impressed with their performance so far. It's like they're playing a game of keep away out there.
Shot! There's another stop! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Toronto's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. And off the draw, they win possession. Samula stick handling in his own zone. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Blaze feeling it tonight here, James. He's got the hot hand and the vibe, the mojo. Call it what you will. He's got a hat trick in this game. Just send him over the boards, coach. Get the puck to him, because if he gets it, it's going in.
The Leafs have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. And they win that neutral zone draw. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. The Leafs slipping against the half wall. And that's intercepted by Couturier. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Toronto's got the puck. Scrum ensues along the boards. The Leafs will play the puck from behind the net. Toronto's got it against the boards.
creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Grabbed along the boards by Couturier. Grabs possession of the puck. Puck scooped up by Carlo. The Leafs have it now. Some great thievery in the open ice. Taken along the wall by Carlo. Takes the feed. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Grabs it in his own end. The Flyers cross the line and gain the zone. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Yarncroke's been a highlight reel of how to distribute the puck. They should carve this one up and show it to everyone in the video room. Just the multiple ways he's threading the needle. And you don't open that lane if you don't know how to create space when you have the puck. So he's got heavy IQ, he scans, and he processes as well.
The Leafs have spent the majority of tonight in the offensive zone, and they continue to lead big time here late in the second. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Puck grab by McCabe. Sends the pass over. Takes it to the net. Easily scores. All over the rebound and dumps it in for the goal.
I just love these types of goal, James. I mean, you can see the energy on the bench, the coach, everyone is uplifted because these are dirty areas. These are tough areas. These are competitive will-type goals, and he finds the back of the net because he was willing to pay the price.
Continue to hammer the accelerator here in the late stages of period number 2. It's been attack, attack, attack all night long.
Yeah, they had the puck on their stick. They've driven the net when they've had the opportunity. And, I mean, they just played well. They've been dominant tonight, James.
Picked up along the boards by Braymer. Fantastic save!
Stolarz takes away an excellent scoring chance. He certainly looks dialed in, playing extremely well.
Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Picked up along the wall by Sanheim. Blocked in traffic.
Now they're really driving pressure in the O-zone, dictating the pace. Now they've got to find a way to funnel it to the net.
Loses his balance on the play. Quick feed to Wilson. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Scrum along the wall. Solid play of the play. Pass across to Matthews. Philadelphia's got possession at center. The Leafs have it now.
Toronto's got to be impressed with their entire collective team effort here. I mean, the coaching staff, this is exactly how you draw it up. This is the start you want. This is how you want them to run through the second period. Now they just got to finish it out and close it in the third.
Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Here's a blast. Gives up the body for the block. Quick pass to Robertson. Moves the puck. Fires it on net and makes the save. Slides it diagonally to Abels. And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. He might have a step here. All alone. Denies him on the breakaway. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Along the wing of the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Domi. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Stolarz is such a technically sound goaltender. He's able to make that save look easy and redirects the puck to the corner, getting it out of the line of fire so that everyone can reset and look retrieval.
Pushes it across to Carlo. Gaining momentum up along the side. Avoids the poke check. Blocked away by Vladar.
A bit of a track meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
Toronto's got to be happy with where their game is at so far tonight as they continue to lead big here late in the second. The Leafs win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Angles it over to Tippett. The Flyers play it along the wing. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Tippett's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had in the play, guys.
Up along the wing. Handles the puck from the left side. The Leafs have it against the wall. Sends a pass over. Puck picked up by Drysdale. The Flyers move it in. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Oh, look at this. Here's a chance on the attack. Grabs the puck in the corner. Great save by the goaltender. Just real smart positioning on that one.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Fran larceny.
Toronto's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Slides it over to York. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. With possession along the wall. Shot! And that goes off course off a body. Sends it down low. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Oh, stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. And nearing the final minute of the second. Oh, and he whiffs on it. The Flyers play it along the boards. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. The Flyers take possession in the neutral zone. Knocked away by Joshua. And he takes the pass. Here's a chance. That goes wide. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Feeds it to McCann. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Watt. The Flyers have it from their own end. Makes a move in front. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Quick pass across to McCabe. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Denies him on the stopper. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Puts it on net. Oh, what a stop there with Taiwan again. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. We'll be back with a third period next.
Which one of your team players has the hardest shot? Who do you think is the fastest skater? We'll answer all of those questions in our skills competition. For tickets to one of the most exciting competitions this season, check our website out or call us here at the stadium.
are set. Officials are set. Third period action is coming up. There's been no shortage of firepower after the first 30 minutes, and we are underway here in the third. Two-thirds of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Philadelphia's got to stop giving the puck away, James. I mean, when it's on their stick, it's like a hot potato, and they're throwing it away. And I'm telling you, their opponent has really dominated possession because of it. They've been chasing the game. They got to do something when they get the puck, and they got to be confident with it.
Moves it quickly over to Robertson. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Tries to get the puck from Michkov. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Shot! Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Tavares has been playing the right way tonight. I mean, he's been moving his feet, getting multiple scoring chances on net. And it's a product of his process. I mean, he's keeping his feet moving. He's taking the shot when he has it, and it finally drops. You can sense it in his body language. It feels a little relief out there because it finally goes in with all the chances he's gotten.
Toronto's on total cruise control early in this third period. The Flyers take possession here inside the offensive zone. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Moves the puck along the half wall. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. The Flyers grab possession of the puck. Quick pass to Dvorak. Along the half wall with the puck. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Hammers a shot. Makes the save on the slapper. Big save by the goaltender once again.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Puck sent over to Carlo. And now he tries to get it across to Cowell. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Scooped up along the wall by Riley. And he takes the feed. Walks off the puck. Slides it up front.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Turns it aside with the glove. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. The Leafs have certainly subscribed to the quantity theory offensively tonight. They lead it and have been busier in the offensive zone. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. The Flyers have it now. Looks to pass it to Rock. Great defensive effort with the stick. Puck battle along the boards. Moves it to Rock. And that pass goes off a stick. And he takes the dish. Just slide to the net. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Taken by Forster. Tries to feed it over to Brink. Levels him with the hit.
I'm not sure if he just got the wind knocked out of him, James, after that enormous hit, or whether there's an injury, but either way, he is really struggling to get back to the bench. He's had an impressive night so far. I mean, he's had a multiple-point night, creating a ton of offense, and you know that he's not done yet.
The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. On the one-timer. Stones him on the play. Grabbed along the boards by Drysdale. And now he angles it across to Konechny. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. And now it's grabbed by Konechny. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Works it across to Matthews. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Taken along the wall by Blair. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Gladar. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Brink's going to try and shake that one off, James. Man, that was a tough hit right through the body, and you feel the effects, almost bone-crushing, but he gets back up.
Leafs have built themselves up a comfortable lead here in this third period. Nice job tying up his opponent. Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
Toronto's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Takes the pass. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again. Lay's been having a fantastic night, just filling the net, and the puck's been all over his stick, but the crowd certainly doesn't like it. Wants their team to really take him out.
Quick feed to Tanev. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Slides it diagonally to Couturier. Philadelphia's gained the line and into the zone. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Matthews is not a popular player in this building right now after injuring their player, and the crowd is going to let him know it every time he touches the puck.
And he handles the cross-ice pass. Slides it on over to Hubbels. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot.
Nice stick collapse as he grabs another one from the bench and gets back to the play right away.
Slides the puck across to Sanheim. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. And not much on that one. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Toronto's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Gets a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Nylander. Tries to dangle, the puck skips away.
Nylander's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Loose puck battle along the boards. Fires it! Crowds him with the glove. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The Leafs have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. Pace wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Oh, great save by Stolarz. And does it again. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Leafs continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, great way to sidestep the poke check. They've got the defense outnumbered. Oh, big time save off the bar.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Couturier's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Picked up along the boards by Joshua. Receives the pass. McMahon's gained the line and on the attack. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. The Leafs will play the puck from behind. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. On the attack along the boards. Here's a short pass to Watt. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Konechny's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
And he fights off another save.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
The Leafs are in transition. Toronto's on the attack. Great poke check on the reach. Angles it over to Dvorak. And that's poked away by McMahon. Quick pass across to Watt. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Dvorak's got it through center. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. The Leafs have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. Domi's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Here's a chance to the middle. And that's stopped. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. The Leafs have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Picked up along the wall by Edwin Larson. Puck scooped up by Domi. Vladar's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Ekman Larsson's a little frustrated right now, and I can understand it. I mean, he's got a high-danger look, and he just rips it off of the post. It's a game of inches.
The setters will glide into the dot. Philadelphia's going to start with the puck in their own end. Toronto's got the puck. From the point. Oh, the goalie catches a break there. Moves it quickly over to Dvorak. Looks to set up at the point now. And the puck departs the zone. Taken by Tippett. Takes a shot. Just wide. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Takes control of the puck. The Flyers get a hold of it. Moves the puck over to Dvorak. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Fires it into the offensive zone. Moves it over to Cates. And now he moves it to Hathaway. Pass it through. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Oh, denies him again. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Leafs don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw.
Stolarz has been dialed in between the pipes here tonight, James. Just find that he's tracking the puck extremely well, controlling his rebound, and making the tight save when he needs to. One of the things I love about this is that it helps with your structure. You're not running around in your own zone. You know where that puck is going to go, and you can get out with ease.
Toronto's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. Takes possession of the puck off the draw. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Stolarz.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Philadelphia's got it gained possession along the boards. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Puck dumped in and the forwards go for a change. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Slides it to Carlo. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Oh, he get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. And he sidesteps the check there. The Flyers played along the boards. Here's a chance! And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Joshua's lugging the puck. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Nice dish from the left wing. Turned aside by Vladar. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. From the point, they take control of it. Off the crossbar! My goodness, what a shot! Off the crossbar! What an opportunity right there!
Konechny's having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
Puck grab by Tavares. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger. Konechny's done all the work to get to the look he wants, but unfortunately just misses the mark by inches and puts it off the post.
The Leafs can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. Tavares wins it. They'll go to work now on the attack. What save, and the play continues. Moves it to Couturier. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Great heads-up play with the stick by Tavares. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Alves. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Puck picked up by Cowan. Into the offensive end now. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
He's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Shot! Blocked in front. Stolarz hangs on to the puck to stop the play.
Brink's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. Moves it over to Tippett. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Scooped up along the wall by McCabe. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Takes a shot. Quick feed to Tippett. Good battle along the boards for the puck. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Nylander. Works it across to Tanev. Philadelphia's regained possession of the puck. The Leafs have it in the offensive zone. Big stop right there. The Flyers have it against the wall. And he takes the feed. Here's a shot. That's blocked away.
Stolarz has looked really comfortable and dialed in the crease tonight, James. He's calm, he's composed, he's made the saves he's needed to. But his team has played excellent in front of him and created a ton of scoring chances, a reason why they have a healthy lead.
Quick pass to Dvorak. And that's a smart heads-up play by Riley.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we, and just go with the goal calls.
Vladar's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. The Leafs continue to lead big here in this third period. Toronto's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And he blocks a shot. Great defensive play. And now it's over to Forster. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now.
able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
And he loses control here. Pushes it off. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And now it's grabbed by Michkov. Gets the full use of his stick with a poke check. Quick shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this bar tonight. And I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
Philadelphia's going to switch things up between the pipes.
Just a tough night all the way around for the entire team, and he was the scapegoat on that one, but he's going to get out of the net.
The Leafs probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here, and I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always the word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this night's lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Big time stop there. And that pass is stolen. Oh, missed that. What a chance.
Well, you can work all game to get this look, James, so when you get that opportunity, you at the very least have to hit the net. He misses wide, and he cannot believe it.
Handles the puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. The Leafs have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period. Up big. Toronto's taking possession in their own end. Tries to get it over to Robertson. Takes it and looks ahead.
Matthews has been terrific tonight in showing his high hockey IQ. I mean, to find open players like that, you've got to manipulate your opponent, open the lanes. And when he sees it, he does it.
The Flyers take it across the blue line. Takes the feed. McMahon's got it against the boards. Puck exits the zone. Here's a short pass to Yulson. Pass out front, and that goes off someone in front. McMahon's got the puck in his own zone. Dishes it to Domi. Slides the puck over. Moves into the slot. Scores! What a shot!
James, no matter which way you slice it, it is tough for a backup goaltender to come in. You're cold, you haven't had any movement, and it's evident there with that first goal that gets by him.
Toronto's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Gets a hold of the puck for the right side. Going to go heads-up defensive play. Yernkrop's taking it from his own end. Puck scooped up by McCabe. Gets in front of it.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner, no second shot opportunity.
The Flyers take it along the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Batted down out of midair. Toronto's looking to break out. Moves it quickly over to Nylander. Knocks him. Picked off by Tippett.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get and they capitalized.
Philadelphia's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender over the net.
Sends it over to Hathaway. From center, they get into the attacking area. Dishes it to Nylander. Odd man rush. There's a shot, and he gets just enough to keep it out. Toronto's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and laid it big time late in this third period. Tavares won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. The Leafs lead it late in this third period. Tavares has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. And a great save! Handles the pass. Here they come on the attack down the left side. And he was ready for that one. Stolarz covers up, and not a moment too soon here.
Smart play right here. I mean, just look at the shot clock, right? And he's in his own zone. He recognizes there's a threat there, and he pounces on it right away. It's the third period here, James. You want to protect this lead. You got to be strong down the stretch, and you got to make smart decisions. That was one of them.
Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Takes the bank pass feed. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Ekman-Larsson. Toronto's moving it along the wing. Here they are on the attack. Reaches out and uses the stick. From the slot, he scores! One-timer and a beaut.
Great placement, but he had to get the one-timer off quickly, James, because he didn't have much time and space in that net front area. You know that they're going to close quickly on you when you find that puck comes across.
Toronto's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Moves it to Michkov. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Across the line from center. Quick feed to Yulson. Moves it around along the half wall. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Quick pass to Carlo. Puck dumped in. The Flyers gain control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Zamula. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Fires it on net. Oh, and I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and play continues.
I've never been a goaltender except in road hockey, James. I tell you, if you take one off the mask, you got to be rattling. But nonetheless, he finds a way to get the save. That's what you got to do. Put everything in front of it if you want to make the stop.
Feeds it over. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Hammers the shot. He scores! What a finish!
Well, he explodes into that one-timer. It's a perfect setup, and he's in wonderful position. Gets a perfect rotation and buries it. Well, he gets all of this one-timer, doesn't he, James? I mean, his one leg is almost on the ground as he bears down and lets it rip.
Toronto's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench.
Puck's covered up. The Leafs are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. Center's jammed up in the wing and grabs the puck. Philadelphia's got it behind the net. Moves it to Konechny. And that's a great hits-up play in the offensive zone. Toronto's moving it up the ice. The Flyers gain possession. Here we go, on-man rush. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Nearing the final 60 seconds of this one. Sends the pass over. Philadelphia's in on the offensive attack now. Angles it over to Rock. And they cough it up at center. The Leafs have played the puck from behind the net. And now he tries to get it across to Ekman-Larsson. And he makes the save.
Well, nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Ball along the boards. Poked away in the defensive end. The Flyers have it now. Obels crosses the line and is on the attack. Final seconds ticking away, and the home fans are going to give it to them long before the coach will have a chance to blast them. Listen to them. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Toronto's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. The Leafs win that offensive zone face-off. Touchdown save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I was waiting for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
And it is all over with this one. The Leafs put on a dominant performance tonight, Cheryl.
They were outstanding tonight, and all lines were firing. Their deep pairings were connected, and they got great goaltending as well. A collective effort that got them the comfortable win.
Hope you had as much fun as